Hey guys, let's get right into it. We're going to discuss the top 3 things you can be doing to increase your engagement, your overall presence on Instagram. These are the 3 things I did when I decided to officially grow my Instagram, and algorithm has changed a lot through the past, I'd say 3 years post-COVID. They kind of have become a lot more difficult than before. Before it was kind of easy, you just post consistently and you grow naturally. Now you have to do a lot more and be more strategic on how you post, when you post, all of that. So we're gonna get into that. The first thing, and this has been a thing for years, but I still stick to it. I tell everyone I mentor. Okay, the first method is called the 3-3-3 method. And this means 3 stories a day, 3 posts a week, and 3 reels a week. This is like a bare minimum rule you should stick by. Honestly, you should be doing a reel now every day, but if you can stick to this for the beginning, it will take you very far. So let's start with the 3 stories a day. It is super important to do this because this is something that everybody sees. It has a higher view count than even posts do in the beginning. It hits people faster, and it only lasts 24 hours. So with the 3 stories, number 1, you should always start with your first story of the day with your face in it. It can be a photo of you, it can be a vlog of saying, hey, good morning, talk about your day, something with your face in it. And then everything else can be whatever. Another thing I have learned that really boosts your engagement more is doing polls. Polls are great. It actually, when someone clicks on your story, it actually boosts your engagement a ton because they're actually posting and engaging with you. It's one of those great things to do to keep your engagement up, and it's very simple to do. People love polls. I love doing polls even. It's just an easy thing to do. 3 posts a day, so let's say you're posting photos. Make sure it's a carousel. The algorithm has changed a lot in this past 6 months. It promotes when you post more than 1 photo at a time. So let's say you post at least 3 photos. That's a carousel when it's more than 1 photo. They boost that 10 times more than if you just post 1 photo anymore. They don't want to see single photos anymore, just to be honest. And then the 3 reels a day, 3 reels a day, oh, that would suck. 3 reels a week, I would say boost this up as much as possible. Try to have more reels and posts, regular posts. And find what you want to film. It's kind of just depends on your thing. They only need to be like 10 seconds long, not even. Always have at least 7. You'll figure out how you want to do it. Find inspo from others and just do it. Just get them out there and you will do well. Just stay consistent. Okay, the number 2 rule when growing your Instagram that is super important is engaging. And this is one of the things that I have a tendency to suck at. I do really good for 2 weeks and I fall off the bandwagon with, is engaging. So every single time you post something, people usually comment. You need to respond to those comments ASAP, especially within the first hour of that post being public. Just be glued to your comments and get as much, because that's how they boost you, is the first hour of how much engagement you have. And this is also just in the long run. All of your posts, it has a percentage of your engagement rate. And if you ever want to get future deals with bigger companies, that's the number 1 thing they look at. So you need to keep up with that. Literally reply to every comment you can. I have a couple videos that are over 3 million and the comments are like over 500, and I try, like, that's nearly impossible for me to do, but I've got a good at least 150 responded to. It can even just be a thumbs up to them to show that you're there and you saw their comment, you know. Those are a little tough, but just keep up with it. It's just one of those tedious things that you need to do if you're in the social media community. Okay, number 3, this is a big one, and I've been trying to get some of my mentees to get bigger onto, and it really does help in the long run, especially when you do get bigger, is you should be reposting all of your stuff on other platforms. So if you don't have a Pinterest account, get a Pinterest account. It's literally a search engine just like Google. Instagram is not. So it is 10 times more powerful than it is on Instagram. Same thing with any of your reels. You should be reposting those on your TikTok and vice versa. Anything that's posted on TikTok should go onto your reels. Literally repost everything. It's like, it blows my mind, people who don't do this, because you're wasting so much opportunity and it grows you so much more. And people who aren't glued to Instagram will be on these other platforms. And then in the long run, if they decide to switch and they see you on there, hey, it's just one of those like duh things. The other thing is, if you are posting, moving your reels or TikToks onto the other platform, you do need to take off the watermark. There is a way to do that. I will make a video for you guys. It's very You'll get the hang of it. It's kind of tricky, not really. I have it like the back of my hand. It takes a solid 1 minute to do through an app that's free. And you need to take that watermark off. If you still have a watermark that says TikTok or Instagram and it's on that other platform, they will not promote your video at all. They will pretty much like ban it. No one's gonna see it because they don't want that on there and they know you're just spamming. So it's an easy fix you need to do. In the long run, it's kind of waste if you don't fix that. Just saying. All right, so those are my 3 tips for social media getting started. If you stick to those 3 things, you will be going so far within 6 months. If not, you need to reassess the quality of your content, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, hope that helps, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.